Okay, fans, put your hands together.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Trailblazers foul.
On the court for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Vonleh's out there with Plumlee. And it's Aminu in at the 3 slot. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Okay,
And Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
There we go, man. Keep it going for your Rockets power dancers.
On the wing, Harden. He is guarded by McCollum. Harden can't hit. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
That's good. 14 points for C.J. McCollum.
When you can make adjustments for the shot in mid-air and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Jones drives in. Harden outside. 5 on the clock.
James Harden with the dunk.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Lillard, the pass to Vonleh. The feed to Aminu. Three-pointer, Lillard. Lillard again missing. Rockets trailed by 5. Harden dishes to Terry. Jones drives in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Jones jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And it's sent back by Howard. Now here's McCollum. D right on him. And Plumlee kicks to Aminu. Here's Vonleh. No good off the back of the rim. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Stolen by McCollum. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. Can't hit from in close. It's a close game here in Houston. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Lillard. Terrence Jones making his last shot. Lillard again missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Jones. And he takes it down.
Jones thrown it down.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And Portland has possession following the score by Houston. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And that time, also a missed shot. Feeds it to Terry. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Terry's got the lead up to 3 now for Houston.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Thornton in for James Harden.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Yes,
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Davis. Here's Howard. Takes it off the glass. Howard's got 10 points in the game.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Over in the corner, Harkless. Pass to Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Thornton. Moves back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Rockets have converted 1 of 2 free throws.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
From deep. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Rockets on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Lawson out there with Thornton. Then it's Jones. Then there's Hill. And it's Brewer in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that
At
one.
the line,
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
2 shots.
you got to play without fouling.
Trailblazers.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of the playoffs. They ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
And Thornton drops 2. Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trailblazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team and injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
Trailblazers foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard.
That's his second personal
That'll be
foul.
his second foul of the game. And Thornton kicks to Hill. And the basket by Thornton.
Marcus Thornton.
Thornton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
And with the Blazers and injuries, even when they fought through pain, guys weren't at 100%. Aldridge wasn't quite the same with his hand injury.
Now Brewer after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And stolen by Thornton. And oh, here we go with Brewer. Nobody back.
Corey Brewer.
Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now, here's Aminu. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. That's tipped. Brewer with the steal. And Thornton gets it to go on the assist from Corey Brewer. And now a 10-point Rocket lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Substitution.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. It's Harden with the control.
It's Harden.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
By Howard.
He's slammed in by Howard.
What an incredible run they're on.
That's not as easy as you made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Lillard from outside. Shot is no good. So Houston will take it the other way.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Trailblazers trailed by 10. Stolen by Beverly. It's Ariza on the wing. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Cullen passes to Plumlee. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Rockets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Harden. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here is Harden after the Trailblazers pick up 2. 5 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Portland ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here is Lillard. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.